Okay, now that we've done this, we want to go to the where was it? Where was the dragon's nest? I forgot where the dragon's nest is. Oh yeah, the dragon sanctuary is over there. So we actually want to go to Yatsamigo. And from Migo we will immediately want to call the airship because it's on the other piece of land that we cannot reach without the airship. So you legitimately can't do this mission without the airship. I wanna go over here. And we are going straight for that building over there. This building over here. Oh man, you're slow. I did not know that. Alright, so we just changed their equipment. I'm taking Rem, Carter, and Ace. And I want to I'm going to take Carter, Ace, and Rem, and I want to deploy this squad Refuse. So I'm taking Carter because this is an absolute walk your way through. You will lose your mind walking through this mission. It is such a boring walkthrough. There are certain bosses that you have to kill, but aside from that, like, I am not bothering getting anything at all. Nothing is worth getting right now because, again, Meteora storms this mission. You know, not Meteora, Ultima. Ultima is going to wreck this mission. Come back here with Ultima and Katru, and you are gonna wreck this mission on finished difficulty. Oh my god, Meteora, it's really that bad. Yeah, it seems to be. So if you don't see anything, you just go around here, If you don't see a path where the arrow is pointing, you have to go around. And this map is huge, by the way. This dungeon is basically the equivalent of all of those dungeons, I would say. There is no dungeon that's as big as this one. Not even the Agito is as obnoxious. I would say with how many rooms it has, how many levels it has, this is definitely the most obnoxious dungeon in the whole game.
ました。
Run, because we don't care. You need, for reference, if you don't care about, you need about 140 phantom in order to, phantom for 30 minutes straight. No more, no less. No less, but I said okay, we can't cross, we have to go. Ram, stop wasting Meteora. Charges like, girl, that is not what we want. And we need Meteora for the final boss. The final boss has defense up the wazoo unless you have one of those unique spells. So now at this current point in time we would have allowed this is your first game, that's the only unique spell that you have. So if you still want to do this mission on a first gear playthrough, which there is no point because if you saved where I saved, you would have to redo this anyways. You would need to bring Aloud instead of Meteora and use Aloud on the final boss, which they both do about the same amount of damage at this point in time. If you position yourself well, Aloud can do more damage, but sometimes you want the distance that Meteora provides. Yeah, I do not for the life of me remember this map. It's so big. I do not bother. You're getting closer, Muga. I'm about to bitch slap you. He is lying, of course. Because there's quite a few bosses more before I'm getting closer. Yeah, this one with the boss. Oh my god, this thing. Okay, but this was not where we were supposed to go. We were supposed to go through here. We are supposed to go. So very confusing. You somehow managed to not get lost in this game. Then I commend you. In this dungeon, I think, then I commend you. This mission is actually the only one in the game that allows you free deaths for S rank. No other mission is that generous. Come at me, but... There we go. Alright, I forgot that you can't switch on this path. So, this thing. The only thing that does that amount of damage to it is Meteora's special spell or Machina. Machina can do some pretty nice damage to this thing. But I don't want to keep Machina because I know he's leaving me, so there's no point in it. You want to watch out because the egg will try to snipe you from below. That thing will take some of your HP if you let it hit, if you don't move. And that, if you're in that circle, it will damage you. So make sure that you are not in the circle in which my two idiot comrades are sitting. Oh my, I don't have enough MP. Yeah, Rem did not manage to take down even half it. I don't care about that thing. Let me show you how little damage they do. Yeah. We are gonna be using some elixirs on Rem because we need to take this thing out. Imagine how nice this is on Phoenix. Do you have any idea how much life that egg has on Phoenix difficulty? It's absurd. And not all of Meteora strikes hit the egg more often than not, which makes it way less reliable than Allowed or Ultima here. But what can you do? And by the way, any other spell hits for just about as much damage as all of those other things hit, so nothing quite literally. There we go. Yeah, we do get another $8. We'll be saving our progress. And now we'll be heading straight for Academy. Now we are heading for the town first. Where is it? No. Wait, we don't have a town. So go to a town and save. You have a couple of options here. You want to, depending on what you want, if you want to, you can go straight for the Agito Tower, or you can go for a town, get some teleport stones and farm the first floor a little bit, but if you farm the first floor a little bit, you won't have much resources left for the other ones. Right, so our dude is here, he's not relevant. We want to assign only Rem here. With the Vigo Crown, we want to save here. Let's see if we can still upgrade our spells anymore. Yeah, so cast time for Meteor is absolutely terrible. Okay. So on this first room, we want Blizzard Boom. And we want, for magic, this one we want Blizzard RF. You go Crown and Hyperion. We want to set items. Come on. Items. Equip the Phoenix Fees. And our goal for this first room is to get as many animal lanterns as humanly possible. Alright. No, actually, what am I saying? You want to equip the Ethers. That's what you want to equip. And you want to have easy access to your, so I would equip, I would sort manually and put the Phoenix Fees in the first slot. Equip the Ethers. So that as soon as you open your menu, they are the first ones there, and we will be just going in. Let's go. And I think you've seen the strategy only with Rambo using some sort of precast. You don't need to precast here. You just need Ethers. Now Blizzard Boom 2 works so much better, but Blizzard Boom 2 is a fiendish difficult. No, it's a new game class though. And we want as many animal answers as possible. They are not cooperating with us. As hard as that may seem, we want to avoid dying as much as possible. Because we want to avoid using our they are not cooperating with me when it comes to animal lanterns. You want to run circles around them because you want these little critters to group up somewhat so that you can hit all of them and be able to farm their Phantoma, because if you don't hit all of them, you won't be able to farm their Phantoma. Or at the very least, it would be much more dangerous for you to farm their Phantoma if you can't hit all of them. Okay, they are finally cooperating with me. you die too much, I would recommend resetting until you have the pattern of the, until you have an understanding of what the pattern is and how you need to move. Because we don't have any items to revive on. There will be 4 enemies per wave until you kill about 40 of them, and then there will be 6. Yeah, they're not giving me that many animal lanterns, but what can you do? Okay,
やられち
you
ゃった。
die. Immediately go to your menu, items, use Phoenix Key on her. And then we are just gonna continue on. You have a couple of seconds of invincibility, so you can actually attack them here without worrying about dying. The moment we do this, there will be 40 of them on the screen. 6, I mean. So now we have 6 of them on the screen. Now it's much harder to actually keep this many now of them in check than it was to keep. Actually, I think it's 7. I don't remember exactly if it's 6 or 7. But it's much harder to keep their HP even when it's this many of them. So. So hopefully you can still get some animal lanterns. Don't waste your time when it's just one of them. Just wait for all of them to spawn and then try and get them all in a bit of a circle there at the middle. Wow.
やられちゃった。
So I'm really interested in animal lanterns, which is why I'm risking a lot. So nice that they are when they are goofed up like this. They usually aren't though. Remember that you have a void, so maybe don't release the spell too soon. Let them group up a little bit. See if you're safe, if you feel like you're safe. Because the void can help you block some of these deaths. But you may not see them, so it's a bit inevitable that you'll die here, and if you get... Actually, I'm lying. I have done this stage without dying once. It is possible, but you have to be very lucky because these guys are very fast. And when they come at you with their very fast attacks, those things, sometimes you just can't dodge. You literally can't dodge. So don't feel too bad if you end up... But yeah, hopefully you get as many animal lanterns as I am because I'm getting a lot here. And this is the point of the first floor. Animal lanterns are the one thing in this game that will grant you re-rate, which are farmable. And the first floor you can farm it on infinite. So you have 99 animal answers and you don't have to worry about anything. You can choose to do this for the first floor, but that would be a waste of time on your initial run where you don't have recast items and you're wasting a lot of time and a lot of items by doing this. So it's entirely dependent on how much you want to waste here. You want to waste a lot of time or not. Okay, so this should be the last bunch. We already got 90. Of course they had to kill me once at the last time. And that is quite literally the first room done. We are gonna top up our MP and we are going to take stock of our animal lanterns. We want to sort and manually I will be taking the mega elixirs here and we'll be getting rid of this and putting the animal lanterns over there. Where are they? Okay. Alright, that is good, that is good. So we have 43, I have 43 animal lanterns. I hope that you also are in the range of about 50 re-raise items, so about 10 phoenix fees, 40 animal lanterns, somewhere around there. Even 50, I mean, even 40 is good enough. I would say you will be a little bit tired on turns. I died 3 times during this run, which was okay. I can afford 3 deaths for this part of the tower. Now we want to save. You always want to save here because you don't want to redo that again. And here on this first floor, here in this first floor, there is nothing worth resetting for whatever you get, because the only thing that you will get here is an Ugrotech, something like that. That is the better item here. So there is nothing worth resetting here, so we are just going to go to armaments. We want to change Rem's armament to the following. Fire. Fire. It's the same thing that we had previously. Save. Oh wait, no, I want items. We want to equip beast flesh. We don't play around with this next stage. Do not play around with this next stage. You do not want to play around with this next stage. We want trends, we want to go in fast, and we want to kill them just as fast. It really does not matter what you get here. Okay, so we are immediately gonna so my advice for these cats, take them out as fast as soon as possible. You will start off with 2. And we want to stay here in this corner because it will give us access to them much sooner than if we were in other places, and that will let us kill them faster. So we want to be in this corner. And as soon as we see them, we are going to smack them. So you will be killed by absolutely everything that these cats do. Absolutely everything. There is not a single thing that these cats do that will not lead to your absolute demise. And you want trans on you at all time. Trans will double Ren's attacks, which will actually allow her to kill these cats faster. This is part of the reason why you need beast flesh. Beast flesh is the thing that deals with the stage so easily, and you will ask why there's only 2 cats. You're killing them pretty fast. Oh really? Just wait until there's 4 of them on the field. Yeah, that was bad of me. Always let trans run out, because otherwise it will not extend. It will not extend, so now I have to use another one. Yeah, you will see me waste a lot of beast flesh here, but I don't care. These cats, like the moment you see what 2 and 3 of them will do to you, that's the moment you know that you should never have pity on them. You should always steamroll them as fast as humanly possible, because right now it's fine. Right now it's 2 of them. Wait until there's 2 and 3, I told you. Like, wait until there's 3 of them. Oh yeah, that thing. Wait until they start doing that bullshit. And actually, wait until you get killed by that bullshit to see. Like, no. The cats, you don't give them a chance to breathe. You do not give them a chance to breathe. If you don't want to die here a bajillion times and waste all of your animal lanterns on these cats, you will not give them a chance to breathe. Okay, at 3 we will have another cat. There will be another cat in that direction, and we will not be able to hit that cat, unfortunately. Everything that these cats do will kill you, so just remember that one. Everything that they do will kill you. And we don't care about that, we care about the other cat. Okay, so they started doing their bullshit. These things will kill you. Oh look, the cat is back. And trying to bullshit me with that sphere of it. So the problem with these cats is the fact that they have too much mobility and they can actually kill you very fast. There's actually quite a lot of problems with those cats, but the big one would be that they can kill you so fast you wouldn't even see it coming. This is going pretty well. But it won't be going on for long because I know this cat. Oh my god, that guy is full HP! I recommend you do employ the tactic of dealing with only one cat at a time when there's 4 of them. When there's 70, when you take out about 70, you will have more, I think it's a one shot. Everything that this cat does, these cats do is a one shot. At this point in time, I would not recommend taking their phantom. I just leave it there so that you can kill them faster. And deal, so that you can only deal with them one at a time. You always have beast flesh on, always. By the way, they can do bullshit like that, so they can be dead and still take you out with their attack. And look at how fast they move. Do you really want to give these guys more chances to kill you than they will already have? Like, this is the most dangerous wave if you don't come prepared for it. This wave will kill you so many times, it'll discourage you from going to the other stages. Which some of them are just as bad, but this wave is basically a gatekeeper. It will make the difference. You will feel the first wave. You're probably not gonna feel everything from that first wave. It might seem easy because yeah, it kind of is. But this wave, you will feel this wave. Especially with the amount of bullshit that you can do. Okay, we are closing in on the 70 mark. The 70 mark is when we will actually have a lot of problems. Because right now... yeah, you're not gonna have much breathing space with this cat. Just how they are. Especially if you give them too much time to set up their little balls which target you. You have to dodge them in order to get rid of them, or you have to fire at them. There is so much to not like about this stage, it's not even funny. Okay, we have 3 cats on the field. That's one That's 2 cats too many than I would want to deal with, so no, thank you. We now have 4 cats on the field. We have entered danger zone. Okay, 75 enemies. Okay, yeah, so there are now 4 cats on the field. There can be 4 cats on the field. If you have too many balls on the field, just avoid them. You're running at them and avoid them because there are 4 cats currently on the field. This is the most dangerous it's gonna get. There's a lot of balls already obscuring your vision. The cats can actually teleport right next to the balls and basically keep themselves safe with those things. Which makes it very dangerous for you. Look at that distance that he traveled. Tell me that is not scary, because if you have something that's more scary than that, I don't know what it is. These cats are absolutely a terror. I'm surprised that I have not died once. I don't want to jinx it, but that's usually what happens here. When there's too many cats on the field, there's always a death sentence. For me, at the very least. And I do not mind wasting beast flesh. Like, as soon as beast flesh, this is the one place where you need beast flesh. Don't even kid yourself with that one. These cats are absolute terrors. And yeah, she can, by the way, avoid can dodge straight into that and get you killed. It has happened to me before, just saying. I don't want it to happen right now so that I can show you an example, because holy, I don't want to get killed. Is that all possible? No, thank you. But you have to be careful even with a void here. Oh, go away, you ball. And that's the reason why Fire RF2 works well here, because the Fire RF would not go through these balls to get to the cat. Oh god, we have 4 cats on the field. That's not good. Get here, cat. I don't care. You are dying. Okay. So that cat is dead. Okay. Shouldn't be that many of them left. Okay. Come on, cat. I don't know. I didn't see the timer, so I don't know if this is the last cat or not. Yes, it is the last cat. Okay. So I managed to not die there. I don't know how lucky you will be, because this room is hard to control once there's 4 cats on the field. This room is ridiculously hard to control. Okay, we want to save here because there's a second, you can get a second regal crown here. So let's see how many times it takes us to get a second regal crown. Okay, so this is kind of sort of a problem because you see the adamantium armlet is pretty good in and of itself. It's the only item that actually raises defense by 100 and grants endure. Now personally, what I would recommend, it's kind of hard because if you have the Soul of Tamasis, you don't need the Regal Crown. If you actually have the Soul of Tamasis, if you're doing this playthrough after our, I don't know, what about the other room? Actually we have enough, yeah, we have enough items for the other room, so I don't think it's necessary. Yeah. Alright, so you can probably get adamantium armlet. But if you want to reset for the Regal Crown, you can reset for the Regal Crown, and it will give her 10 extra to magic and 10 extra to MP. It is worth resetting in my opinion, but I personally just don't have the patience. So let's go and change the armament, and let's deal with the reason why you need to wait till New Game Plus to do this. And that is because of what is about to the utter bullshit. The utmost bullshit that we are about to face in this upcoming room. There is no point to waste. Don't waste so don't waste beast flesh here, just waste beast horn. Yeah, I'll be stopping the recording here because it's a long recording.